what it means to integrate the left side and the right side of our beings. And we'll do it in movement. Started already. Let's change that. I actually don't. So let's start with alternate nostril breathing. Keep your eyes closed. So integration goes from the very top of the head to the third eye, to the throat, to the heart center, to the solar plexus, to the middle of the pelvis. So let's start with alternate nostril breathing, and that way we'll be able to integrate the triad in the head, which if we go with the right-left integration or the left-right integration is Chokhmah on the right side, which is our ability to take in new information, be excited, be inspired. On the right side, it's the quality of Bina, which internalizes that information and bring it to Da'as, which is corresponding, knowledge, which is corresponding to the third eye. So let's take our left hand and close off the left nostril with the left thumb. And we'll take in from the Chokhmah side or the Chesed side, breathing in. Hold that breath in, and then release the left thumb and breathe out on the left side. And breathe in on the left side. Hold that breath in, and breathe out on the right side. Breathe in on the right. Hold that breath in. Breathe out on the right. Sorry, breathe out on the left. Sorry, breathe in on the left. Hold that breath in. Breathe out on the right. Breathe in on the right. Hold that breath in. And breathe out on the left. Breathe in on the feminine side. That's left. Hold the breath. Breathe out on the masculine side. That's the right. Breathe in on your solar side, your sun side. That's the right. Hold the breath in. Breathe out on the lunar left side. Breathe in on the intuitive left side. Hold it in. Breathe out on the seeking information from the outside right side. Breathe in on the active right side. Breathe out on the calm, resting left side. Let that go for just a minute. Maybe by your nose or do another series. We're going to do that again. Alternate nostril breathing. So welcome to the people who just arrived. Good, let's do the next set, moving our arms. So let's lift up to the center. Good, we're gonna go over to the left, to the feminine side. Stretch it up. Inhale up. Over to the right, to the masculine, solar, outward, expansive side. And come up, let's do that again. Inhale up, exhale over. Inhale up, exhale over. And come up. Now we're going to do that with a little bit of a twist. Going down to the left. Now take that right hand in front of your left knee and just walk it forward. Walk it forward in front of the left knee. And then take your left hand and walk it a little behind you. Just on the diagonal, stretching to the left. And then put your left hand to your side, lift up your right arm up, and come down. Lift up your left arm, walk out your right. You're going over to the right side. Then put your left hand in front of the right knee, walk it forward, walk your right hand back. And then take your right hand to the side, your left hand up and down. Good, let's roll the shoulders. So the way that Tiferet integrates is that the left arm and the right arm both feed into the heart center. So we're going to stretch out both arms. So let's take both hands and put them to the heart, fingers pointing into the heart. Good, open up your left arm and stretch it straight to the side. Really reach it, Esther, we're going straight to the side, not that. Just reach it out, reach it out, reach it out, reach it out. And let your arm follow. So just go, 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 go. Ah, and bring that back. Let's take the right arm out and reach it out, 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 and bring it back. Good. Inhale the arms forward. Exhaling back to the heart. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Sorry, remind me of your name. Kaya. Okay, stretch your arms out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's take those arms up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Two more. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Open those arms out to the side. Open them out. Open them out. Relax your shoulders. Take those arms back, back, back. Sit up nice and straight. Relax the shoulders and sit up straight at the same time. Good. Let's give a big hug to the whole world. Open, open, open. And then we're going to hug ourselves with the left arm on top. So big hug. Big hug. Left arm is on top. Just loosen your upper body. Twist to the left, twist to the right. Sigh it out. Open up all that upper part. Give yourself a nice hug. Good. Let's hold the hug and we're going to breathe in and lift the elbows up. Breathe in and lift those elbows up. Breathe out. Let them drop down. You're giving yourself a hug. You're releasing oxytocin. Breathe in. Breathe out. It's good sitting in a different spot. Creates new pathways. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, drop down. And one more, breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, drop down. Let's open those arms out. We're opening the heart center. Today's Tiferet, Shabbat Tiferet. Open out that heart. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Big hug of the whole world. Relax your shoulders, even though you're opening up your arms. And we're going to hug with the right arm on top. So give yourself a big hug. Hugging anybody releases a happy hormone called oxytocin, even if you're hugging yourself. Give yourself a nice hug. Give yourself some love. Whatever you're going through, you deserve self-love always. Let's swing those elbows to the left and to the right and open up the mouth and just sigh it out. Ha! 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 Good. Let's lift those elbows up. Lift them, drop them down. If you want to fold and round your back a little forward. And then lift those elbows up and do a little dog back. And round, a little cat back. And one more. Inhale up. Exhale round. Good. And then open up those arms wide. And drop them down. Good. Now roll those shoulders up and 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 up. So if Tiferet is the center of the whole system, so we got to, in order to open up whatever Tiferet is, we got to open up everything else too. So let's put our thumbs under our chins and our fingers up behind the ears and just lift your head up, lift it up and drop. And inhale, lift and drop and lift and drop. And let's lift and turn to the left. Lift and lift, lift and drop. Let's go to the right. Inhale, lift and right, lift and drop. Let's tuck the chin in and stretch the back of the neck and relax. Good. Take the neck over to the left ear. Take the left ear, hand over to that right ear and just let the head drop all the way to the left side. And now push against your hand. So push your head up against your left hand and release. And push up and release, and one more, push up and release, and then push that head up all the way over to the other side. Take the right hand, find the left ear, let the right.
What if we can't find all these things?
Yeah,
so
maybe
much.
they got lost. Going all the way over to the right side. And then push your head up against your right hand and release. This is called flossing. You can do it with any body part that's stiff. You push against the resistance and you release. We'll try to do it in another place later on in class, and then lift it up. Let's get that head circling around. Head circling around, and then circle the other way. Circle the other way. So our necks get nice and loose. Good. And then take the chin and the neck forward, and take the chin and the neck back, and forward and back, and forward and back, and forward and back, and one more, forward and back. Okay, let's see. Is that heart ready to open? So we're stretching the arms forward, turn the palms away from each other. Stretch those arms all the way to the back. Bring them close to each other, but don't interlock. And forward. Let's do that again. Inhale, bring them close. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed, not picking up towards your ears. And forward. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale, back, And forward, last time, practice round, inhale, back, and forward. Okay, let's go for the gold. Take it back, interlock. Interlock those fingers, sit up nice and straight. You want to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Open up that heart center. Take a nice deep breath in. Keep your hands interlocked and relax. And exhale. Deep breath in, lift up your back. Relax. Let that back relax. One more, lift it up. Now, as you exhale, make little circles behind you. So you're drawing little circles with those hands behind, and then draw little circles the other way. And then let your hands go, bring them forward. Let's go forward a little bit. And just let your head drop down. Have a nice round back. Nice round back, and just leaning forward, letting your head just be relaxed. So let your head shake. Let it look to the right, look to the left, look to the right, look to the left, look up and down. Look up and down. Look to the left, look to the right. Left, right, center, up and down. And come up. Good. Let's stretch out those legs, stretching them out, stretching them out. We did try to start on time today. We were 2 minutes late, but Leah was here on time, so she gets a round point today. Yes, okay, so we're pointing and flexing, and as you point your feet, your whole body goes forward. As you flex, everything goes back. It's all connected. So point, flex, point, flex. Don't work too hard. It's just all the movement is coming from the feet. Good morning. So you're pointing, flexing, and it's rocking your whole body. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Let's reach those arms up. Seated stick. Lifting up. Exhale down. Lift up. Exhale down. Lift up. Exhale down. If you need to bend your knees just a little bit, if you need to open your knees just a little bit to make space for a belly, then do so. Lift up. You're coming forward, down, down, down. Drop the head down. Drop the head down. Pick the head up. Find your dog back. Hands are still down. Pick your back up into a dog back. Stretch that back up. Round it down. Exhale. Inhale, lift up into your dog back. Exhale, round. Inhale into your dog. Exhale, round. And let's sit up. Let's open up those arms, and we're going to rotate. Just, wherever I go, I'm crashing. So I'm going to bend my arms. Okay, let's all bend the elbows. Bend, 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 bend. Bend. Two more. One, two. Good. Lift up. Okay. So right arm is going onto the left knee. Left arm is going all the way to the back. Let's stretch out that right leg. Stretch out the right leg. Push it forward. Extend. Twisting all the way to the back. Good. Then bring that left arm up. Bend the right leg to receive it. Good. Now we're going to stretch out the left leg. Stretch out the left. Open up the right arm all the way to the back. Good. So while you're opening to the right side, you're opening to your sun, extrovert, make things happen, go out, get new friends, find new projects. Just see what's available to you on your right side. Do you need to work more on your right or your left? Bring your right arm up over to that left toe. Take the left arm back, stretch the right arm, the right leg straight. So opening to your left side, do you need to rest more, go in more, surrender more, allow more, stop trying so hard more? What is your left side open to you? Take that left arm up and over. Last time, stretch the left leg, open the right arm. So you're looking to that right side. It's the Chochmah side, new ideas. It's the Chesed side, reaching out to embrace more. And it's also the Netzach side, working hard at something, not giving up. And bring it over. Good. And sit up straight. Let's integrate all that into the heart. Arms are out, legs are out. Let's put the hands down behind us on the floor. We're going to keep opening that heart center, but we're going to do it now as we get ready to say Hineni. So hands are down on the floor. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift up the chest. And relax. Good. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift up. And relax. And squeeze the shoulder blades, lift up. And relax. Good. Let's start off with the reverse table. We'll lift up with bent knees. And then we'll lift up with straight knees. So inhale. Lift yourself up. Lift your pelvis up. Lift up. And drop down. Stretch, stretch. Let's come up. Forward fold. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's point and stretch those feet. Squeeze the shoulder blades. We're going to lift up now with long legs. Squeeze those shoulder blades and lift. Lift up. Lift up. And lift up in the seat. Forward fold. Let's go for one more reverse plank or Hineni pose. So lifting up, exhale, hands come down. Squeeze those shoulder blades so you're opening your heart center. Stretch out your legs, point your feet, squeeze the shoulder blades together and lift up. Open your heart, lift up to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, drop it down. Bend those knees into a diamond shape. And let's rock side to side. Let's rock side to side. Okay. Rock side to side. So we're rocking side to side. Good. So I'm articulating this left and right balance today because it's Tiferet, Shiva Tiferet. But really every day that we do yoga, we're integrating the left side and the right side. That's one of the things that yoga does. So you're going to take that left knee, bring it over to the right, and then take it to the back. And we're going to swivel over to the right knee. And let's do our dog and cat backs here. So inhale up, exhale round. Inhale up, exhale round. Inhale up, exhale round. Let's ground onto that right side. Lift up the left arm. We're going to scoop and lift. So scoop and lift to the back. And exhale down. And inhale and lift. And exhale and down. Inhale and lift. Exhale and down. Inhale and lift. Exhale and down. And let's do it one more time. Inhale and lift. And stay up. And reach back. And open your heart, open all that can open and come down. And let's move forward. You're going to stretch that back leg. Stretch that back leg. You're going to go a little off your mats. We're going to just take this into a pigeon pose. So go off of your right hip, just off of your hip. And we're just going to bring your hands inside your right knee and just reach up into a pigeon. So just lift up your back. And then come onto your forearms, and just let's hang out here in this pigeon pose. Just breathing in, breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. If you can swing your head left to right, if your neck is a little tight, up and down, left and right. Or you can just let your forehead rest on your thumbs that are lifted up to support your head. Let's take 3 deep breaths in this pigeon. 3 more. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. 1 more nice deep breath, breathing in and breathing out. And then let's come back and lift up your pigeon. Go up onto your extended forearms. And then back onto that hip and bring that leg back to where it was. It was folded behind. And then I guess back into diamond, and here we are. So we're rocking left to right. So if you've been doing yoga a long time, and you have an imbalance and you're too much on the left side or too much on the right side, you should start to feel something is off, because we're all about integrating. So what do I mean by that? So in the body, let's bring the right knee over and take that right knee back. So in our behavior, if we're giving too much, we get tired. If we don't stop giving and take for ourselves, we're going to get exhausted and run dry. If we're favoring, let's take the right hand onto the left knee. If we're favoring one hip or one leg, we're going to go into pain. Let's lift up into the dog back. Lift up into your dog and round into pain. The lack of alignment in the spine or the pelvis, or most of the pelvis will give you lower back pain. If you're favoring one leg over another, you could get knee pain. You want to always be balanced between your left side and your right side. Let's come into one more dog. And cat. And now we're grounding the left hand, lifting up the right arm, and sweep and lift. This is an opening for the pelvis as well. You're pushing the pelvis forward. Exhale down. Inhale and lift. Stretch it back. Exhale and down. Inhale and lift. Exhale and down. Let's do it one more time and just be there. Feel your heart center opening. And come down. We're going to stretch back that right leg now. Stretch it back. And you're going to go off that left hip and center yourself. Go off that left hip, center yourself, and then come into your pigeon. Elbows inside that left knee, and just lay down in the pigeon pose. Stay in the pose. A few deep breaths, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Then put your hands on the floor, lift yourself into an erect pigeon, the coming up pigeon. And then falling onto that left hip again, bringing that right foot around. And here we are, back where we started. Come back into diamond. Good. So let's do butterfly. So we're lifting up, drop down. Allowing those inner thighs to stretch down, lift up, drop down, lift up, drop down. Couple more, lift up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Let's do two more. Inhale up, exhale out. One more, inhale up, exhale out. Putting your hands underneath your calves. So we're just going to come into clam pose. So don't go too low, just kind of round. So we're going to squeeze our hands or push our hands forward. You need a little break from the crowds. You come into your own little private place. So breathe in a dog back, breathe out round, and let your hands walk through as much as it's comfortable for you. If you need to make space for your belly, then obviously you don't want to squish too much. And then come out. And let's come into a little squat. Let's come into a little squat. What's mine like? Are your blankets fine? Yeah. So we're in a squat. So let's be here, working on our balance for a couple moments. Good. So we're going to straighten the legs and bend them again, getting ready to come into a stand. So straighten those legs and bend them back into your squat. Straighten the legs, bend them, lubricating in the knees. Straighten the legs, bend them. Let's do two more. Straighten the legs and bend them. Good. Let's find our balance again. And then we're going to come into a stand. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stand. So let's shake up the legs a little. Let's open the windows back in the awesome. Do that. Great. Okay. So we're standing up. Good. I'll ask you very window. Your window tending. Good. Good window monitor. So shaking out the legs. So let's come into hip width apart feet. Come into mountain pose. Stretch it up. And then we're going to come into awkward chair. So awkward chair. Feet are parallel. And spread a little wide. Inhale to mountain. Exhale to awkward chair. Good. Inhale to mountain. Exhale to awkward chair. Inhale to mountain. Exhale to awkward chair. Inhale to mountain. We'll do this one more time. Exhale to awkward chair and come up to mountain. And hands down the center. So let's shake out our legs. Good. Let's loosen up the heels and the ankles. Just go up, tippy toes, and down. Inhale up, exhale down. Two more, up, and down, and up, and down. Let's loosen up an ankle. 1, back, 2, and back. Okay, so we're going to do some salutations to the sun. We're going to start at the front of our mat. So, Raphael, you can kind of go this way. I think that's good if you. Yeah, I just wanted you to move a little back because we're both going to be in the front of our mat. If you're happy there, you could come to this, whatever. You're good? You're not going to be on top of the board? All right, everybody got space? Okay, here we go. Breathe in and lift arms up. Breathe in and lift your arms up. Breathe in, lifting arms up. Exhale, arms out and drop down, hang down, drop down, hang down, drop down, hang down. Good. Good. Breathe in, hands above the knees, look up. Your hands above the knees. Good. Exhale down. Take the left leg back in a runner's stretch. Left leg goes back. Runner's stretch. Good. Right leg goes back. Push yourself up into downward facing dog. Bend one knee, bend the other knee. Bend one knee, bend the other knee. Bend one knee, bend the other. And let's step that left leg forward. Step the right leg forward. We're coming up and unfolding. Back. So let's get rid of that blanket high. It's going to be in your way. And I don't want you to, yeah. So here we go. You do that. Raphael, are you good? Do you want to straighten your mat? Just put it. Yeah. Okay. So let's go. Breathing in, gather, 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 reach up. Exhale, arms out to the side, soft knees, fold forward and hang down. Hands above the knees, breathe in, flat back. Dog. Exhale, round, hands to the floor. Take the right leg back. Left leg back. Push up into downward facing dog. Walk your dog. Walk, walk, walk that dog. Walk, walk, walk the dog. Step your right leg forward. Step your left leg forward and roll up. Arms out to the side, up and down. Okay, so we're going to keep going. We're doing variations on salutation to the sun. If you get tired, just stop and go onto your knees and go into child's pose. We'll see how long we can go. And it's not going to be too long, don't worry. Okay, so we're going out to the side, but anytime you need to stop, just rest. Lift up, soft knees, we're flying down, we're dropping. Hands above the knees, flat back, look up in a dog back. Deborah, make your feet parallel. Good. Hands to the floor, left leg goes back. Let's do a little variation here. Lift up your right arm up to the right side. One leg's in front, one leg went back. Put it flat in the front, flat. Make it more forward. Good. Stretch out the back knee. Good. Lift to the other side. That's it. And drop that right arm down. Take the right leg back into downward facing dog. Walk the dog. Walk, 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 walk. Push up into your dog. Let's drop down onto our knees. You can open your knees wide if you need. Open them wide. You're pulling back into child's pose. Taking a rest. 3 deep breaths in child's pose. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out, back onto our knees. Back, hook the toes, back onto all fours. Push up into downward facing dog. Step your left leg forward, and now we're going to take the left arm up to the side. Left arm goes up to the side. Stretch out those arms. Stretch out that arm and see how it's opening up your heart center. Stretch, stretch, stretch that arm. Bring it down. Step the right leg forward and roll up. And out to the side and up and down. So it's interesting if you study meridians and channels and whatever, your heart center goes into your arms and into your fingers, your lungs. So as you're opening here, you're actually opening your lungs. So when we're on the side and we open up this way or we open up that way, feel it going right through and opening up your lungs, which is also opening up your heart center. Let's start with hands in the center. Let's get our little rock forward. Rock into the toes, rock into the heels. Rock into the toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels. You feel it working different muscles in your legs, right? Toes work muscles in the front, heels work muscles in the back. Okay, so let's go. Gather. Out, open that heart center, lift. Round as you lift up. Soft knees, fold forward and rock. Inhale, hands above the knees, look up, downward dog back. Exhale down. Take the right leg back. Left leg is in the front. Turn, lift up your left arm and stretch the arm up and open that lung. Left arm is up, leg is still in front. We took the right leg back. So you lift up your left arm and look to the books, not the window.
Which close back?
Right. That's it. Good. Stretch that arm up. Feel how it's opening into your lung. And drop it. And take that leg back. Push up into downward facing dog. Walk your dog. Walk it, walk it, walk it. Push up into the dog and then drop down onto your knees. Pull back into child's pose with closed knees or open knees, whichever feels more comfortable. Let's take a couple deep breaths. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. Breathing out, one more nice deep breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Find your tabletop, all fours, knees and two hands. You're going to push up into our dog and step the right foot forward and open to the window again. So press up into your dog. Walk your dog, walk it, walk it, walk it, walk it, walk it, and step the right leg forward. Now lift your right arm. So it's going up to the ceiling, not diagonal. You want it to be in a straight line with your other arm. So you've got two hands, straight line. That'll kind of good. Lift, lift, lift and stretch. Put that right hand down and step the left leg forward. And roll up, roll up, roll up. Open up your arms. Take them to the back. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Make little circles with your hands behind you. Circle, circle, circle one way. Circle, circle, circle the other way. And let it go. Good. Let's do two more sun salutations with two different variants. Let's do our little rock. Toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels. Two more. And hands together. Good, let's take the arms just come out. Let's arms out to the side and up. Arms out to the side, soft knees, rock down. Hands above the knees, looking up. Good, dropping the hands down. Take the left leg back, take the right leg back, in downward facing dog. Good, let's kick up the left leg up to the sky and then bring that knee under the chest. It's floating under the chest. Bring it floating under the chest. And then kick it up, bring it floating. Kick it up, bring it floating. Kick it up, bring it floating. Let's do two more. Up and float and up and float. And then let's take it up into and then into a pigeon, our second pigeon for the day. Now we've got a straight pigeon, not a diagonal pigeon. So we not pigeon. The back leg is, the right leg is back, left leg is folded forward. We're going to come forward, change on your mat. Right. Okay, so we're up on our pigeon. Let's really lift up into that pigeon. Good, let's take a little break. Let's go onto that left hip and bring the right leg all the way around. So we can just find ourselves into a twist.
I found myself in this direction.
Oh. Okay, so we're just sitting up in a twist. So lift up the left arm and just bring it to the outside of the right knee. And then just turn to the right side. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Stretch out the arms in front, take the right arm inside that right knee and the left arm back. Let's turn to look to the left side. And then come back. We're going to take that right leg and take it back to where it came from. And that is that now we're in our pigeon. Good. Back into downward facing dog. Let's walk the dog, walk it, walk it, walk it. Now we're going to take the right leg and kick it up into the sky and bend that knee and float it under the bed. And kick it up and bend. And kick it up and bend. And kick it up and bend. And last one, kick it up, bend, and then up and into pigeon on the other side. So we're into pigeon on the other side. Lift up your upper body. Lift up your back. Lift up everything. And then bring yourself inside that right knee to rest your pigeon. Rest in the pigeon. Breathing in and out. Good. Lift up your pigeon, sit up in your pigeon, stretch your arms, fall onto your right hip, bring that left leg all the way around. Here you go. Nice, straight. You're sitting up. Lift up the right arm, stretch it up. Cross it over your body. Take your left arm back and just look to the left side. Bring your arms up to the front. Put your left arm inside your left knee and do an open twist. Twist over your right shoulder. And then come forward. Take that left leg, send it back. You're back in your kitchen. Lift back up into downward facing dog. Step the left leg forward. Step the right leg forward and roll up. Arms out to the side and down. So go one more downward dog with variation, and then we'll switch to something else. Okay, I think we have to do wild thing. I think we have to. So that's what we'll do. Okay, so we're going to come up. Exhale, arms out, soft knees. Drop down. Hands up on the knee. Drop down. Take the left leg back. Take the right leg back. Push up. And just sit down on your knees and just sit back. So I'm going to demonstrate the next pose. It's called Wild Thing. If you haven't done it, I'd just like you to see it first so that, yeah. So this is how it goes. So just watch, don't do it yet. So we've been loosening up those inner thighs. We've done pigeon a couple of times. So I'm going to kick that, to do Wild Thing, you kick up that leg, you bend the knee, and you open that hip. So we can do it, we can open the hip a few times on all fours. Maybe we'll do that. And then we're going to go up into the dog, lift up that leg, bend the knee, open the hip, bring this hand closer, lift up that hip a lot, and stretch it back. So it's easier than, I mean, it is easier than it looks. You just pick up, bend the knee, lift the knee so that that hip is really opening. You got to free this hand, oops, and lift. Okay, so what are the comments I'm hearing over there? Some comments. Yeah, it's a great feeling and it's very open. So let's start it off. Let's open that hip. If you want a blanket under your knees, just so that we can do this first on all fours, just to get that hip opening. So you're going to lift up that left knee, lift it up, feel that hip, that inner thigh open and close. And lift it up, open and close. Let's do it one more time. Lift and close. So we're going to do that same kind of thing in the downward dog. So we go up into the dog. We kick up the left leg. We bend the knee. And then we want to lift up that knee. Lift it. I'm going to come help you, so don't do it without me. Lift it up and then look to drop that knee. And then, okay, so lift it up. Good. You're opening that knee. Now you're going to lift up this hand. And you're going to put the foot down. Good. And stretch. Beautiful. Isn't it nice?
Yeah.
Do you feel okay?
Yeah.
You're okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you.
Okay. And back. Good. Anybody need help? Good. Good. Good, Brent. Good. Anyone need help with this? Good. Drop your foot. Good. No, don't put the hand out. And lift. Lift it. No, keep the foot down. Just lift the pelvis. Lift the pelvis and stretch it out. Stretch, lift, and stretch. And then go back. Good. 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 Anyone else need help? Good. 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 Did you get dizzy?
No, I'm good.
You good?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Okay, we're gonna go on the other side. Nice, Leah. Good. Your tip of
Such control.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna. Linda, you good?
I'm good.
You good? You were okay?
Yes.
Wild thing.
Yeah, I can't do it for too long. It hurts my wrist.
Okay.
I'm with Linda on
Hmm.
that. I'm with Linda on that.
So
On the
again.
wrists. I'm with Linda on the wrists.
Oh, Linda said something about,
No, but I can see that she's.
oh, yeah. All right, we're gonna do the other side and then we're gonna tone things down a little.
Okay.
So should I watch you, Linda? Are you good?
I think I'm good. I don't know if I'm not getting the correct placement with my arm,
All
but.
right, so we're gonna do the other side.
Yeah,
So let's start with a little warm up where we're just opening that hip a little so that it's not going to be a big shock, big opening. So we lift and drop and lift and drop and lift and drop, and one more, lift and drop. Good. Then we're going to push up into downward dog. Take that right leg up into the air and bend it so the foot comes very close to the buttocks. And again, lift that knee up and drop. Lift the knee. Good, Chai. Good. And then don't put that hand up. That's it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Good job. Good job. Nice, Sarah Malkin. Beautiful. Beautiful. Good. Everyone's good. I'm going to help you. Okay, let's try with the other side. So, yeah, put the foot down, but not the hand. Put the foot down, put the foot down. Lift back the pelvis and stretch. There you go. You got it. Then you come back. You flip the leg. There you go. There you go. Ah, good. Good. Beautiful, so much. I feel like I'm stretching. Good. I didn't do my other side, so I'm feeling unbalanced. I'm going to just do it. Up, bend. Move that hand and then stretch it up. So this is a really nice stretch. All the way, the whole upper body is stretched. And then up and we sit back down. Good. Okay, let's lay down on our backs. Lay down on our backs. And laying down on the back. So let's take the left knee into the belly and then just stretch it up to the ceiling, nice and straight. Now, let's make a little circle with that left leg. Remember I told you earlier in the class about flossing, that we can do it in different body parts. So if you want to stretch the hamstrings and they feel very tight, you can put your hands up against your knee and then push your leg against your knee and then release. Push your leg against your knee and then release. Push it against the knee and then release. Push it against the knee and then release, and then drop that leg down. There'll be other ways to show you flossing, but let's start with this one. So you're stretching your right leg up to the ceiling. Let's make a few little circles with that right leg. Good. Then you're going to put your hands against the knee. Push your leg back against your hand and then release. Push it back against your hand and then release. Push it back against your hand, release, and one more time, back against your hand and let it go down. Good. Make a diamond shape with your feet and your legs and your knees, and just let your knees open to the side and then bring them back together. Open to the side and back together. Open to the side and back together. Open to the side and back together. So if you felt that the inner thighs were not loose enough, you could put your hands into your inner thighs and then push up against your hand and release. Push up against your hand and release. Push up against your hand, release. Push up against your hand, release, and one more, up and release. And then close your knees. And let them just fall to the left side. Both knees falling over to the left. And you take your head and you look over to the right. So a twist is actually an integration of left and right, because your head is looking to the right at the same time as your knees are going to your left. So some of you is tending to the feminine side, whereas another part of you is going to the masculine side at the same time. So that by definition is an integration. See how open you can make your heart in this reclining twist. Maybe spread out your arms so that your arms are stretching. And bring up your knees and drop into the other side. Keep your arms. If you're stretching your arms, make sure your arms aren't going higher than your shoulders. So now your head's looking to the left as your knees are going to the right. And then bring your knees to center. There's a nice heart opening pose that we're going to do right now. So lift up your right arm straight to the ceiling. Turn your left palm up to the ceiling, but let it be lying on the ground. Your left palm is on the ground, perpendicular to your body. Now you're going to let your knees drop to the left, and your left arm is going to go on top of your right. Your right palm is going to go on top of your left palm. Palm on palm. Palm on your left side. Palm on your left side. Palm on your left side. Good. Now you're going to take your right arm and just let the hand trace. Let it go along. No. Let it go along the wrist. Let it go along the elbow. Let it go up the arm, cross the shoulder, go across the heart, and then let your head follow it, and it opens all the way to the right side. And just be in that your head's looking right, your knees are to the left. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Now, lift your left arm to the ceiling together with your knees up to center. Let your left hand put itself on top of your right, your left hand put it on top of the right palm. And your knees will go all the way to the right side. And now let your left hand go along your right arm, wrist, elbow, across the chest. Let your head follow it until it opens all the way to the left side. Your knees stay on the right. So just be there, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. Let's do it one more time. Lift up your right arm up to the ceiling. Lift up your right arm up to the ceiling. Bring your knees up to center. Bring your knees up. Put your right arm on your left palm. Right hand on your left palm. I'm just looking at you. That's it. Yes, it's straight. Yeah, it's supposed to be straight. Good. And let your knees go as well, all the way to the left. Let your knees go all the way to the left. Good. Kaya, can you do it this way? Hands come this way. That's it. Good. And then peel back that right arm across the body, over the chest. Follow it with your face and just rest. So it's a heart opening. And we'll do it one more time. Now you're going to lift up the left arm. Sorry about the sharp. Lift it up to the ceiling. Let your knees come up as well with that left arm straight up to the ceiling. Up to the ceiling. Up to the ceiling. No, with your hand. Up. Good. And then just reach it over with the knees. Reach it over. Reach it over. To the right side, reach it over, let your knees go with. Good, and then peel back that left arm all the way back, let your head follow it. Keep the knees where they were. Oh, just peel back the arm, the hand. There you go. Oh. Yeah. Okay, and then when you're ready, you can just be there for another couple breaths. Be there for a few breaths. And then when you're ready, bring your knees back to center. Let's bend the knees, big bend right up into the armpits. Grab your big toes if you can reach them. If you can't reach your big toes, reach your ankles. Face the soles of your feet towards the ceiling and just rock on your lower back. Just rocking side to side. Your knees are bent, your elbows are open, your knees are open. Ah, ha 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 ha. Hee 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 hee. Ha 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 ha. Happy baby pose. And then drop your feet down. If there's anything else you want to do before final relaxation, you can.
Is there a good wall pose?
Is there what?
Good wall pose? Yeah, pose.
Okay, so Chai, I want you to lie on your side. Choose the side. You can put this leg a little bit straight. Bring the other leg a little bit back. Anyone else need a bolster? Anyone else?
Yeah.
Come up with any other? Depends on how your back feels. So you can, if you want to, oh, you know what? This is a good idea. If you'd like to do a heart opening relaxation, you can lie like Saramoti along the, you could like that. You can lie along the bolster and you can let your arms drop to each side of the bolster. So you're opening up your heart center. And then really, if you let your knees flop out to the side, but you feel supported? Anybody else like to do a fish pose? So heart opening. It's a heart opening pose. Yeah. So you would, is it too low on your arms? Okay, so you put it behind you. And if you jump, if you get yourself, if you're not on, so it's a big thing in your lower back. If you jump onto the bolster, your lower back, that's the strain. Yeah, and then your arms are out to the side. And then sometimes if you put your feet into diamond, then you need a little support under your knees. You could keep them straight or you could your okay, Deborah, put your arms. Can I put this under your knees? Okay, so everybody's in the posture of surrender and release. Posture of surrender and release. So while we're here, Just letting go. Allowing yourself to release into the supports that are under you. If you have a bolster under your heart center, feel your heart opening, continuation of hearts, other relaxation pose. Just allow everything to just release into the supports. Just release. Let your breath be nice and slow. So heart-centeredness means that we're able to give, to open up our chesed, but to have it have boundaries so that we don't overwhelm and spoil in our giving. And when we need to make boundaries, we make those boundaries and we do it in a way where we full of kindness and love as we utter our no's. And if we need to utter a reprimand, we do it with kindness. That's integrating opposites. And if we feel we need to utilize netzach and have determination and push forward with the goal, we need to be surrendered to the flow of events, to intuit when we might be pushing against the grain or the grain is cooperating with us, and we need to be sensitive to pushing, but with an element of surrender. And when we surrender and practice hod and acknowledgement, we don't need to surrender without maintaining our own sense of self and commitment to our goals and our being, even in the surrendering. So we integrate opposites so that our heart can be open. We can be in a state of compassion, rachamim, while we're in a state of open-heartedness, balance, harmony. Because in essence, Tiferet holds all. Rachamim is connected to Rechem for the same name as the womb. So everything gets integrated in a balanced way.